Man, it seems like we just keep on changing outros, intros, don't we, folks? It's probably for a good thing. Yeah, no, not really. We gotta go back to we gotta go back to something else. Today I don't have anything planned. I don't really plan to do a lot this episode. And the reason for this is because I don't know. I mean, who knows? I say that I don't really have anything planned for this episode, that I'm really not going to do much this episode. But, with me I could do anything, so. Anyway, despite how long the episode is probably not going to be, despite basically everything that you see about this episode, especially the title and the length and the budget, that made no sense. Welcome back to another episode of Danjo no Nanako Ohi Ohiro no Wamashita Imasu ga Memoria Freese Y3, episode 907 and 17 and 17, in which we will do something. And that was perfect for that to cut out. Welcome back. Now, folks, you know that I love the Dream SMP. I'm not here to talk about that, though. I'm here to talk about... You know I love the Dream SMP. But what I'm about to say is not related to the Dream SMP. See, there was an election in the Dream SMP a while back that didn't end up too well. But, surprise, surprise, there was actually another election this year that was being held, and now it's being held now. It's the presidential election of the United States of America. How did I say it like that? Of America. Yeah. So, elections being held. I'm not gonna say who I'm voting for. I mean, I can't legally vote, but I'm not saying whose side I am on, because, even, I probably have, but I'm not gonna stir up this and that. I mean, by the time this episode's out, who knows, maybe, I don't know, anyway, but we're not here to talk about the election, we're here to talk about the election, and, see, folks, okay, we're going to talk about the election, which means, oh, hello, what, is this fee? Oh, it's Aes, I keep on getting names mixed up. Oh, cool. And we're going to talk about the election. The election being, okay, make up a quick, okay, hold on, I need to come up with a quick quip that can hook y'all in, and that doesn't involve politics, and doesn't involve the dream, come on, I need to make up an idea, come on, yes, the election, the election, I don't know. Yes, no. No, yes, it is the election, no. If you're watching this video, vote. If you live in America, please vote. That's all I'm going to say. Just vote. Anyway, welcome back. gonna stop talking about voting in the election now, because I don't want to. Just don't want to talk about politics. But what I do want to talk about is I want to continue talking about anime, guys. Can I continue talking about anime for just a little bit? I know that y'all are expecting like a huge. No. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you want in the series. That was a little. Okay, so I'm gonna take this episode to tell you I am doing fine. I'm doing great. Totally, all problems were resolved today. Because I totally had school. Didn't have off or anything. So that's fun, and I totally didn't realize that I didn't have school until, like, third period, and, you know, I totally also didn't realize that it was election day. Oh, what, that's not, what is that? No, I mean, I totally didn't realize that it was, I totally didn't realize that it was, I totally didn't realize there was a Tommy and an Among Us stream today. Until, like, the end of the day. Anyway. I had a pretty good day. And that's all y'all really need to know, because all I did was watch goddamn anime. And so we're gonna keep on talking about anime, because, I mean, might as well make a two-parter, am I right, folks? I mean, might as well make a two-parter about anime. I mean, I don't know what I titled last episode, but if I didn't title it something about anime, and instead I titled it The Fall, I'm gonna be like, seems a little sus. Seems anyway. Let's talk. So, last episode, on what's been going on with me, and also, like, anime, I said that after I had finished Otosuki, I would watch one more anime and then end it there. And I genuinely meant that. I genuinely meant that because I genuinely thought I had school today, and then I didn't have school today, and to which I was like, I don't have school today. Therefore, I can start another anime. So let me tell you the story. So basically, Otosuki. Okay, no. I need to do a quick. So before I go over the new anime that I watched, I need to re-go over, my recommendations from last time. So. Rent-A-Girlfriend is funny, and I gave a cautionary warning because, you know, it has moments. It has its moments, quote unquote moments between characters. And so that's the only thing I wanted to add for that recommendation. If you haven't already watched it, Tonakawa, that's it. Tonakawa, the Fly Me to the Moon anime. I didn't really get to talk about that one too much. It's really wholesome. Yeah. It's really wholesome between the just wholesome show, man. It's just so wholesome. I love it so much. I actually slept last night to the ending of the 5th episode again, because I just can't stop. Yeah. So that's still good. Nothing really changed there in recommendations. What I wanted to change was Otosuki. So I didn't get to explain too much about Otosuki because it was a very complicated thing. But I can now fully explain this. So Otosuki is, to sum it up, it's this crazy, like, rom-com that, like, brings together all of these characters that somehow all, you know, got to know each other or were around each other at a single event that had happened a year ago or something in the anime. And I think it was like a baseball tournament. Just, it's ridiculous. Like, it has recurring themes that are just so, like, so out there. It's hilarious. Like, the bench. Don't ask why. I mean, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, like the bench... Oh my... It's just so funny, man. It's just such a funny show. It's so funny and so complicated and so, like, psychological. It just blows your mind. But it's also really frustrating, and it's a rom-com. You know, you go through all the emotions. It's good, though. I enjoyed it. It has a lot of heart to it. You know, like, behind its complexity and behind, you know, like, you know, loves, well, not, yeah. Behind all the rom-com and deceitfulness and whatnot, in the end, it's just fun, man. It's just such a good show. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really satisfied that it was just one season. Because I feel like that anime was a harem anime done right, in my opinion. And I'm not going to explain how or why, just know that it was just done so well, man. Just so good. Anyway, moving on. So I finished Otosuki last night, and so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna start my next anime. So I'm looking at anime that I can watch. You know, I'm trying to find new rom-com, you know, this and that. Can't find anything. So then I go through my YouTube recommendation. I go through my Crunchyroll recommendations, and then I see, or not anime, my Crunchyroll queue, and I find this rom-com that I added a ways back called Gamers. And I'm not even joking. It's literally called Gamers! Exclamation point. And I thought it was very interesting. Because it looked very upbeat and whatnot, like New Game, if you're familiar with that anime. But I just didn't watch it. I didn't watch it way back then. But what interested me in it is that I looked up, like, oh yeah, anime like Otosuki, or anime like this, or anime like that, and it showed me Gamers. And so I read a little bit of the description of the anime, and I'm like, huh, this seems pretty interesting. I might watch it. And so I did. I watched it, and I honestly liked it. Now, I have to mention something really quickly about all of these anime. About, like, most anime that I watch. For me, like, most of the anime that I watch is just very entertaining. You know, whether it's because of the story or, like, whether it's for the story, whether it's for, like, the development of the characters, whether it's for, like, oh yeah, who's gonna win this match, who's gonna win that match. Like, I watch it for the lore. I watch it for the plot. I watch it for the character growth. I watch it for who rises, who falls, and who ends up with who, alright? I watch it like that, right? And because I'm so invested in, because I want to be so invested in plots, I I kind of don't think about the quality of the plot, and I just roll with it. And so I'm not saying that Gamers is a bad anime, and it's not. It's actually great. It's just, I'm saying this because of, like, you're gonna laugh. I'm saying this because I read a comment on one of the episodes of Gamers, and the commenter had said, "I'm gonna drop this anime in 3, 2, 1," and it's like, gee. And the reason why, and I can see why, it's not because of the plot, it's not because of this, it's not just because it was a little cringy. Because it's all about gamers. Like, the show is called Gamers, and it's surrounded by gamers in the anime, but it's 100% of the time about love. It's just a pure rom-com. Like 70% of the time, games aren't even included. And that's not a bad thing. But I think it's... I think, in my mind, it makes sense. And look, I might be spoiling a little too much. So, skip ahead to, like, 17 minutes. So here's the thing. I think this show is very, very... what am I saying? Okay, wait. We gotta wait till we get to 17 minutes, and then I can say what I wanted to say. So then y'all don't get spoiled. Hey, if you just skipped to 17 minutes, I just want to quickly say, can you just, like, skip over to, like, 17:35, please? Yeah, great. Okay, now we can continue. So the cool thing about the show is that I think the reason why it's called Gamers is not because, it's all games and all this kind of stuff. It's because I think that all of the characters are connected by games. They share different interests in different types of games. So, that's what I really like about the show. That's what I really like about the anime. And that's what I've just figured out now. That it's not really about that, it's about that. So, yeah, also, hi people who skipped to 17:35. Hi, it's now 17:56. Okay, continuing. Overall, Gamers is a good anime. Definitely satisfied me. In terms of who ended up with who, but, like, I think there could have been a bit more. I'm not sure if it's gonna get another season. But, we'll see. Anyway, what's next? What's next after? Oh, yeah. So I decided, I was gonna try to find some more rom-coms, but then I'm like, I'm feeling a little bit like watching something a bit more interesting that I haven't dipped my feet into in a while. That's Yuri rom-coms. And I tried to find some, and I found, like, one that I still don't know if I want to watch. But for the most part, I really didn't find anything, which is a bit disappointing. So I try to find, just rom-coms in general. And just general anime rom-coms, and I found nothing. And so I went on Crunchyroll. I searched on Crunchyroll, like, popular and simulcast and whatever. And I found nothing that interested. Like, I found absolutely nothing rom-com related that would have interested me. And so, what did I do? I looked through almost all of the anime on Crunchyroll until I came to another K-On! and B, a baseball show. Yeah. And so I added both of these to my list because they seem pretty interesting. They weren't rom-com type, but they were of things that I had seen before. Not exactly, but exactly. And so I chose between the two. I'm like, okay, so which one do I want to watch? Do I want to watch the baseball one, or do I want to watch the music one, or the K-On! One? It's rude for me to call it K-On!, but I mean it's music. It's not really I think. Okay, so let me. I'm going to talk about this one next. But I chose the K-On! One because the K-On! One seemed a little bit more like not freely, but like sort of, how do I say it? More like, more wavy, more eccentric, more chill, more slice of lifey, if you will. Not really like hardcore, like action or power. I mean, not saying that K-On! Was like that. I chose it because it looked chill. It seemed that it wasn't going to be as high tier or as, ambitious as the baseball one, because I read the description of both, and the baseball one, to me, I didn't count how many episodes it had, but the baseball one seemed to me like a show that I would have to watch, that I have to watch like maybe this weekend or something sort of similar to Haiku, or like, oh god, what's that one show, what's that one show that starts with Sakura? that starts with Sakura. There's so many shows. Oh god. I forget what it's called, but it's the show where a bunch of women go and revitalize an old village in like the nature, the mountains of Japan or something, and revitalize it. I forget what the show is called. It starts with Sakura, but I forget the last name. Oh, Sakura Quest. There you go, Sakura Quest. It's sort of like that. It sort of seems like that to me, what the baseball one looks like. And so I'm saving that, and that's why I decided to watch the music one. Now the music one is called, it's called Bang Dream. Which, now that I say that, anyway, yeah, it's called Bang Dream. And I'm not gonna lie, despite it, despite my reasoning of choosing to watch it, or choosing to add it to my queue, was because of K-On! And how much I loved K-On!. I haven't finished it. It isn't that bad. Because I was half expecting, because I haven't watched another musical anime besides K-On!, I think, at least. And so I didn't know what I was really expecting. I was more or less expecting, like, almost an identical plot to K-On!, but I got nothing like that. Bang Dream is very, very, very different from K-On!, and I think that's so cool. I mean, not very, very different, but it's interesting. So, to basically summarize it real quickly, where K-On! Is more about, slice of life stuff, and also, like, trying to perform the best, and trying to perform together and get better and become, friends better and have a stronger bond, and, rehearse more, and, perform more, and, gain more popularity, and, not the popularity part, but there's more emotion, there's more heart in K-On, where there's more heart and more thinking that, okay, they're gonna go to the top. And in K-On, where all that stuff is sort of is the ideal of K-On. And Bang Dream, it's on a much smaller scale, and it's on a much it's a much smaller scale, but it's also a very, like, it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. It's very different from K-On, and I really like it. Like, sure, there's some similarities with the characters and, this and that, but overall, it's just a good show, man. Yeah, it's just a good show so far. I really enjoy it. I really can't say why I enjoy it, besides that it's different from K-On. But I mean, if you like K-On, if you like music, anime in general, I highly, highly recommend you watch Bang Dream. It's so good so far. I'm probably gonna finish it tonight, and then I'll start the I'll start the other one. I'll start the baseball one. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm just having a good time with anime. So in summary, no, I am not stopping to watch. I didn't keep my promise from last episode. Well, stuff changes. At least I did my homework today, so that's good. I also did I also did like an hour and 30 minutes of exercise with my mom around the neighborhood. Like, we walked all the way to Winn-Dixie, which is like, oh wait, no, I'm not gonna die. Yeah, we went. Sorry, not Winn-Dixie. We walked all the way to a supermarket, a supermarket. All right, and then we did some turns. We took some lefts. We took some rights. We took some turnarounds. We walked over this bridge. Just such a great bridge. And then from that bridge we hopskiddly diddly overed to the sunset. Yeah, sure. Which is really cool. It was also really chilly, and I didn't bring my jacket, so therefore I am probably going to fall sick very, very... Did I say fall sick? Fall ill very, very soon. Well, let's not worry about that, folks. Let's worry about how the homies did in their dispatch quests. So yeah, I'm not gonna stop watching anime as of right now. I don't know what I have planned to watch when I finish the baseball anime, but it's more likely that it's gonna be that one. I don't know. I really don't know. But if I'm gonna be honest, I'd say it's gonna be between the one Yuri anime that I thought looked interesting. It's either gonna be that one, or I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of just over the place. I'm not kind of over the place. I'm just watching what I want to watch, And I'm just having a good time. Folks. Anyway. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about this episode. Which I know seems disappointing, but I mean, not really much I can do there, folks. Let's check how the Familia's doing. Maybe we donate. Okay. Let's donate some No, let's not donate that. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Well, we're gonna end this off. It's been a pretty good episode. I talked about a lot. Tomorrow I'm gonna resume classes once again. Tomorrow I'm gonna hopefully get through tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow's episode. We're gonna have to see. I feel like now that I've gotten back in the commentary mood that I kind of lost a bit of, or I kind of just that I kind of just let go in Event Extravaganza 9 and the previous episode of Turbulent Shore Rondo, seeing as that all that's been fixed, because I mean I talked about anime for over like an hour, you know, if you combine last episode and this one. I'd say that next episode already. I say that next episode, I am confident. I am so confident. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that next episode is going to be Turbulent Shore Rondo, and that the episode afterward is going to be the review for episode 5 of season 3 of Danjoni de Aomotomeru ma Shigatiru Daruka Memoria la Freese. Well, no, not that I'm too, but you know, yeah, what I said before that. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'm willing to bet all of that, and if I'm willing to bet all of that, and how much I'm betting is well, it's that. Anyway, arigato gozaimasu for watching another episode of, well, you know the title of the game, and you probably don't want to hear me say it. Twetanjoni de Aomotomeru no ma Shigatiru Daruka Memoria la Freese Y3. Yeah, Y3. Before we end off the episode, we gotta choose the version. What version are we gonna do? Is it going to be the first one, the second one, the OG one? Is it gonna be the fourth one, the fifth one? Which is a pretty good one. The sixth one, the seventh and eighth, and seventh and eighth are pretty good. The ninth one, the 10th one, the 11th, that's pretty chill. The 12th, pretty hype. 13, 14, or 15, which are all pretty epic. You want to know? Well, you're just going to have to find out in the next episode of Danjoni de Aomotomeru no ma. Shut up. You'll find out next episode. But until then, arigato gozaimasu. And sayonara.